What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to your potentially favorite Nigerian podcast. Bear with me, your host, General Prime, and I hope everybody's chilling. This is going to be an extension of my catchphrase, my introduction catchphrase. So I hope everybody's chilling, getting ready for World War III. Because at this point I feel like it's inevitable. Do you understand? So wherever you are right now, whatever it is that you're doing that you think it's so important that if you don't do it, like your whole world will be upside down. Whatever it is that everybody's engaged with right now, I mean, this might be me just blabbing and just saying nonsense and saying something stupid, but if you look at the state of the world right now, as I'm talking to you right now, if you can observe the state of our planet right now and with the way things are going, does it seem like we can survive for the next 5 years as humanity? Does it seem like things will get better? Doesn't seem that way at all. Like, it doesn't seem that way at all. There's this saying where I'm from. As you know, I'm Nigerian, so like I'm from the southern part of Nigeria. There's this saying, he who the gods want to kill, they first make mad. But do you know that it's very true? He who the gods want to kill, they first make mad. And right now, I've said this thing before actually. Right now, all of us, like even you listening to this, all of us have gone mad. All of us are mad on this planet. As in, everybody is just mad. Everyone has lost it. There's just chaos literally everywhere. There's chaos. Nobody's chilling. Like nobody, bro. Things that you never would have imagined happening. Wait, do you people understand that Donald Trump was almost assassinated? And do you understand what it means to actually kill a president, like an American president, in this day and time? No, as in, we're forgotten about that though. And like that news now is just like I always make reference to Children of Men. Like in Children of Men, their daily news every day, as in, is so mad. They have crazy daily news every day, but yet it's so they take it so trivially, like just something that happens every other day. That is what is going on right now in our reality. Like, we have forgotten about the facts. Like, we have just brushed away the fact that Donald Trump was almost assassinated. We don't even care about the shooter. We're not even asking questions of who actually sent this person. Nobody's asking that question. Everybody's assuming that he's just like a lone gunman, like one of these useless school shooters. That's what everybody's assuming. Right? That's just what everybody has just agreed to assume. We're finished too. And now for what I want to talk about today. Look at what is going on in the UK. Like, it just escalated randomly because it just escalated. Like, UK has fallen. I don't know if this is going to be just another day, like in our reality. Maybe this one is going to phase out eventually. The riots going on in the UK is going to. I don't know if it's going to phase out eventually. Look at what is going on in where else? In France. Just everywhere. Everywhere is just boiling. and also in Israel and Gaza, and then now I don't know, Iran now fucking bombed Israel again. Bro, everything is just escalating and escalating and escalating. Just it's just like X as in it's crazy to think about, and it makes someone nervous because I just finished watching this video um, of Johnny Harris explanation about submarines. Like submarines are everywhere. As in they're so invisible. Like you don't even know, you can't even tell where they are at any point in time. And most of them have nuclear warheads. And those nuclear warheads are controlled by madmen. Mad men. Like mad men. Then we also have America, that is supposed to be essentially the police of the world, right? The people that always come in to save the day, keep democracy under check. Now, the person now that has been chosen to represent America now, while all these things are happening, like all these wars and stuff, the person initially that was the representation of America, at least the face of America, was what is his name, Joe Biden. But eventually they found out that like he was not fit to represent them again because he's so far gone. And so then the next person that they decide to choose, that is to show you that as in the people you think are in power are not actually in power. There are people behind the curtains. You understand? So, and Kamala Harris is like the perfect example of that, because this is somebody that I said this like in my previous episode, and I'm making this episode today to actually buttress my point, to actually like expatiate and explain myself properly, so that maybe people can understand. From maybe people, as me, I'm a Nigerian, like I'm seeing things from an outside perspective, and maybe you people that are in the game, like how when you're playing chess with someone, or should I say when you're watching someone play chess, you can see more moves than them. Like for example, when you're playing chess with someone, like you won't see as many moves as you would if you're actually watching someone play. You understand? That's what I mean. I don't know if you can understand me. So that's just how it is. Like I'm seeing you people fuck up. Like you have to understand that America is beacon. America is beacon of hope. Not beacon. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Beacon. Please pardon my accents. Beacon of hope. Why? America is a beacon of hope. What? Come on, I'm proud of my accent. America is a beacon of hope. So that's what people have to understand. And America is the most powerful country that has ever existed, ever. Do you understand? And thankfully, as the most powerful country, they tend to keep peace in the whole world. And as flawed and as like they're just flawed and imperfect as they are, they still try to maintain peace. Do you understand? With the whole democracy, freedom, capitalism stuff. So even though they are also manipulative and stuff like that, but yeah, they are flawed. As in the point is that they are flawed. Even though all of that happens, they still try to maintain peace. Now we have come to a point in time where I don't know who the people now that are like behind the curtains are. Like I always say that you cannot, like, you cannot just want to be only an abnormal person will want to destroy their own home. Do you understand? Like if your house is dirty, you have to do everything. You have to like clean your house, maintain your property because it's your property and because you worked hard to like get it right. So you cannot tell me that the people in power, like the real people in power, I'm not even talking about the presidents, like the real people behind the presidents. You cannot tell me that, as in, you cannot tell me that they don't know that they don't know that they're supposed to care about their home. You understand? Their home being America, or their home even being humanity, because I don't even think that some or the people like in power are all American. You understand? I'm sure like they are from other countries, like for example Israel. So you cannot tell me that these people don't know that they are supposed to at least consider humanity. Consider humanity. Do you understand? Like it's only demons that would want to just control everything and like destroy everything and destroy basically. Only the only purpose of a demon is to destroy. So the people in power, and I'm just being as logical as I can be now. The people in power, they're so destructive. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't seem to me like they are humans. They're not. It doesn't seem that way. Because they're making the world worse in every aspect of life. They're just making things worse. Objectively, everybody agrees. Even if you're a Zism, even if you're a fucking trans, bro, everybody, like the economy is hitting everybody. Do you understand? So, let me gather my train of thoughts. Everybody understands that everything is fucked up. And that's all because I don't believe that the people behind the president of America, whoever it is that they usually choose, I don't think that they are humans. And so because it's illogical to be it's illogical to be destroying humanity like this. You understand? So the proof of that now is that the next person that they are choosing, I don't know if they're doing this. I don't know if they're doing this deliberately or if they are actually that stupid. Do you understand? But if they're doing it deliberately, I mean, it's actually a good move because Kamala Harris being their as in their flagship, as in fucking avatar, like the person that they've chosen to represent America and they've chosen to want to control. Do you understand? Now turns out to be Kamala Harris. Bro, Kamala Harris is like the worst person ever for the job. Like literally ever. And this is somebody that even before, before all this new drama started, this is somebody that was, throughout the whole 4-year presidency, nobody even heard much about Kamala Harris. Nobody even knows what she has been doing. Like, we don't know anything that, me personally, I don't know anything that she has done in the last 4 years. She just started recently trending like a month ago. Less than a month ago self. So nobody knew her, and the only thing that people knew about her was that she's weird. Like she's actually really like puppet level weird. Like, is she okay? Like idiocracy kind of weird. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like she's weird. Even there's sometimes like I want to give her the benefit of doubt. Like I want her to prove me wrong that, oh, this woman, maybe they're just making fun of you. Like I want to actually want to understand where she's coming from, but it's impossible. Like she's incoherent. She lies, and I don't know if it's just media manipulation. I cannot tell, but I want to listen to her. Like I want to listen to what you're saying, but then you end up just I don't know. Is it that she's I, bro, I cannot. Is it that she's so 4D chess ahead of us that she sees it as a game, like she sees everything that's going on as a game, and she's just having fun with it and trolling and trolling everybody, and then maybe she now gets into, and then she now becomes like, maybe she, you know how Sister Sage in The Boys like manipulated everybody, right? I don't know, is she like real life Sister Sage or something? And then when she gets into power, she now like, as in shows her, reveals her true self. Because you cannot tell me this is not normal. Like, this cannot, she like, if she's the representation of the Democratic Party, it's worse than Joe Biden. It's worse than Joe Biden. No, for real. Like, it's actually worse than Joe Biden, because Joe Biden's own, we can understand that. It's because of old age. Do you understand? Like, he's long gone. By the way, as in, that's what it feels like to sell your soul when you're so fucking old that you don't have the power to do it again. That is when the devil will come to collect. That's why the devil that you must be president. You must, that president want to be, you must be that president. Even though you fall from bicycle, you fall from plane, bro. You must president. She wants to be president. You could be president by force. Somebody that's supposed to be by his porch, or maybe fishing, or resting, or just like being massaged and just resting as an old man. They propped him up as a president, even like, and then they bro, like, as in, this is what it means when people say you sold your soul to the devil. You can be enjoying all your life, but when time to pay reach, you will pay. You cannot escape it. You can't. So even at that, he's still better than Kamala Harris. He's still better because, first of all, she's just incoherent. Nobody understands her. No, literally nobody understands her. And the only thing that people know and people agree on that she has done is the things that she has done to black people, because she used to be a lawyer, and the horrible things she has done to black people, and her whole shtick about being a black woman. She's not really a black woman. Okay, yes, her father is black. Well, okay, and her mother is Indian, but she has always represented as an Indian woman. In all of her photos that I've seen, she has always represented as an Indian woman. It's just because the people that are like the real powers that be, the kingmakers, it's just because they think that her representing as a black woman will actually gain more power and gain more votes and gain more approval. Because nobody gave a fuck about her before. Even black women did not give a fuck about her like a month ago. I mean, this is how recent this thing is. Do you understand? Black women didn't give a fuck about her a month ago. Nobody was over the moon concerning Kamala Harris. So it's kind of weird that all of a sudden now she's now portraying herself as this queen of black women, now bringing in stupid women on stage to come and perform. Now Kamala Harris is a clown, right? She's a puppet. We all agree. She's incompetent. She's daft. She's fucked up. She's incoherent. She's crazy. Like, she's maniacal. She's a liar. I mean, she's the current vice president right now, and she's talking about if she becomes president, she's going to fix the. But bitch, you are literally the president. Nobody's hearing about you. All of a sudden, no, wait. How is Joe Biden? He's our president right now, right? No, not our president. I'm not American. He's the president of America right now, right? Nobody has heard of Joe Biden. Like, I don't know. Is he okay? Nobody is literally. The only thing that we're hearing about right now is Kamala Harris, as if she's the actual president, as if she has already won the election. I don't know. Nobody is. I said it's as if like it's. I have to be conscious enough to remind myself that the election has not yet happened. She's still like trying to see. They've not even had any debate with Donald Trump. It's still in its earliest stages. I have to remind myself of that all the time and not think that she has really won. That is how much of her that the media just churned on everyone. So we all know that this is who she is, right? She's that level of puppetry. But now let's now focus on the people that have been shown these images of Kamala Harris and now believe what they are being shown enough to want to support it. That means that their plan worked, right? That means that their plan worked. So people are now supporting Kamala Harris. Admittedly, I don't even know, because there are pictures online where you see people taking pictures of Kamala Harris and people are saying that it's CGI, it's AI imaging. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if a lot of people are supporting her. I don't know if the media is just inflating the amount of people that are in reality actually supporting her. I don't know how valid is. I mean, it's stupid to trust anything you see online these days. You understand? You cannot trust anything you see online these days. It has become impossible. That is just it. We have gotten to that point where it is now impossible to trust anything you see online. You have to be really, really careful with what you see online, and you have to be really careful with what you allow to remain in your consciousness. So, what does it say about you if you support or if you're willing to vote for Kamala Harris? I mean, they are showing her as this black woman, right? And black women are buying it. Let's not even kid ourselves about it. But we all know that most black women are stupid. No, let's not even joke. Are you that daft that you don't understand what is actually, as in, yes, women are not that, women are not, they're not mature enough to care that much about politics. That is the best way I can put it. So for them to dangle this carrots in front of their faces, even as in they don't, as in, how will I even put it? All they just see is the carrot. They don't care about the consequences. She's literally a puppet. But it's sad that women don't care enough, or they're not even mature enough to know that they're supposed to care enough to make such a decision, knowing that it will affect them. They don't have that foresight. You understand? All they just care about is that, oh, she's a black woman and I am a black woman, therefore me being a black woman, that makes it valid for me to vote for her. People don't understand what's at stake. They don't understand that if you put a puppet, somebody that is malleable, somebody that is clay, somebody that can be controlled in any way, if that person becomes the president, it's over. She's the president. She will become literally the most powerful person in the world. She will now have to tend to deal with Putin, to deal with Iran, to deal with Israel, to deal with China. A woman in a literal world of men. In a literal, you're telling me that this Kamala Harris that we're looking at every day can deal with Putin, can deal with fucking Iran, can deal with China, can deal with North Korea. All these people that their blood is boiling. Their blood is just boiling. They just want to do something. They just want they are already ticked off. Do you understand? They're just waiting for the right ignition. Israel, Gaza, everywhere, even Nigeria. Bro, everybody is just on edge, holding their seats. And then Kamala Harris becomes president. Hey, we are finished. Even you people, like, is that what, like, have you thought, people that are supporting Kamala Harris, have you thought that far? Like, have you thought that far? And what does it say about you if you haven't thought that far? Like, what does it say about you if, as in, if you're, as in, no, what does it say about you? Let's just forget, let's forget about whether you're a black woman or not. You understand that Kamala Harris supports gender mutilation in children, right? You understand what gender mutilation is, like cutting off, like, as in like all these like transgender operations, right? But in children, like, not like in adults. Like, if you're an adult, even though I don't support the fact that you're supposed to do whatever the fuck you want to do, but it's your life. But then we're talking about children who have no agency, who have no sense of agency, who are not yet fully conscious and fully developed and fully aware of themselves. Just because of your preconceived notion of what you think the world should look like, you agree that children should be like mutilated, essentially. Like, you understand that Kamala Harris supports that, right? Let's forget every other thing, because none of that matters in the grand scheme of things. None of that matters. But the one that matters the most is the one that they're doing to children. Do you understand? Like, you're cutting children. You agree that children should be caught up, change their gender, pump them with hormones and all these evil chemicals. Like, that is the hill that you're willing to die on. Like, if somebody is writing history and your name comes up and your deeds, like, that is your own. That is what you'll be known for in history. You have mind. You have mind, dude. You have mind. Jesus Christ. You have mind. You have mind. I won't even lie. That is where you want to be found. In history, that is where you want to be found. Okay. People that see Kamala Harris bring up what is that her name? Fucking something. Megan Thee Stallion, the tallest girl, right? And then also bring out Quavo. Like, those are not good representation of the black community. They are not anywhere near anything good about the representation of the black community in America. They are not. They are not. They are the abhorrence of the black community. The abhorrence of the black community. Like, they are they are filth. Do you understand? They are filth. They are not it at all. They are not it. Both of those people have been in situations where someone got shot. Like, why are those two people who you think can best represent the African people and spread the news about your cause? Like, why is it that you do not see, like, the most intelligent students in America are Nigerians. Is it that you not see like an actual African American to that as in that represents the country well? Like you do not see anybody. It's those two people that you bring. I don't know if she brought any other I don't know if she brought any other of these celebrities or something like that. But it was, and also you now that you're in the audience, you're seeing this and you agree with it. Like you agree with what is going on, what you're looking at. Like this is what you want your next 4 years to look like. People have minds, so I'm not even lie. People have mind. Anyways, these are 2 points I've made. The whole thing about gender mutilation and also playing the race card and also bringing in stupid celebrities. Another thing again I want to talk about is the one where they are propping her up because she's a woman. And she's obviously a DEI hire. Like, let's not, as in, she's literally a DEI hire. Because you cannot tell me that there were no more worthy Democratic candidates that could run for election. Like, are you saying that all the whole Democratic politicians, all of them have finished? Only Kamala Harris, that is the only one remaining. Like, they gave her the job because she's a woman. That is just it. And because in this time right now, in this present time that we are, diversity, equity and inclusion, or is it equality and inclusion? That is what is in vogue. That's what is in the consciousness of the people. That is the new weapon. The new weapon of mass destruction. Like literally mass destruction. That is the new weapon of mass destruction. So they gave her this job because she's a woman. And that is the truth about it. There's no other way to put it. So now, also knowing that a lot of women will, I don't know, quote unquote, feel represented. Even though nobody knows what a woman is, but somehow a lot of women are going to feel represented. That's when you now know who women are, whether you now know what a woman is. So, and now, but again, it begs the question, like, really? It's like this new form of racism where they are saying that they are lowering. Hey God. They are lowering, bro, it's lowering. I cannot say lowering. Please don't come at me. They are lowering, no, not lowering. They are lowering the cutoff mark for the pass mark basically for SATs and all those like all those exams that people take. They're lowering like the pass marks because because people of color are not, as in, bro, what? Let me try to explain. Like, they're lowering cutoff marks because people of color, or should I say, aka black people, are not passing. They're not, like, none of them are reaching the cutoff mark. Not even like none of them are reaching the cutoff mark. So they are lowering the standard for passing. Do you want just like that? Does not make any sense. It literally makes no sense, because do you understand that then you won't get the best? You understand? If people need to pass, they have to work hard. You don't need to lower the standard for passing. They have to work hard to pass. You don't have to lower the standard for passing, because if you lower the standard for passing, then they're not working as hard as they're supposed to, and then they won't reach their highest potential, and things won't work well. Do people not understand that? And also, again, what makes you think that black people are not smart enough to pass exams? That is the racism I'm talking about. They are so racist. Like this is a twisted type of racism where they, as in their bid to pity black people, they end up like they end up further dehumanizing them even more, even more. They end up dehumanizing them, saying that black people are not smart enough to pass exams. Is another kind of racism, and then packaging it as I'm trying to, like, the white savior. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help the black people by lowering the standard for passing so they can finally pass. This is a 4D chess kind of racism. I'm telling you the truth. It's a 4D chess kind of racism that I've never seen in my life. But then they are packaging it as compassion. That is weird. So it's just the same thing as presenting Kamala Harris as a woman and also a black woman. It's like they think that people are that dumb that they're still, as in, they're still being controlled or still being led by identity politics. They think that there are a lot of people still dumb to fall for identity politics. But sadly, it seems like there are still a lot of people still dumb enough to fall for identity politics. Representation based on race or gender, not based on the person that can do the job the best. People are weird. So if you're the kind of person that's have fallen for this trick, like, what goes on in your head? That's another question I want to ask. What goes on in your head, first of all? Why do you like? Are you not aware of everything that is going on? That is the question. Are you not aware of everything that is going on in the world? And don't you have the capacity to make connections? Are you not aware? Do you think that the rest of the world, do you think that the rest of the world is cut off from America and cannot affect America? Do you think they cannot launch a nuke to America? Is that what you're saying? So do you think that the world is just happy and rainbows and everything? Do you think that there is no actual evil in the world? People that are evil. For example, I just saw this video. Fuck, I'd never retweet it. I just saw this video of somebody, one of these African countries where all these fucking terrorists, all this ISIS and stuff, they invaded this village and killed this woman's husband and cooked his dick and his legs and fed it to her and also raped her. That's the kind of evil that is in the world. Do you think that kind of stuff cannot reach America or what? And do you understand that the world is at stake? And in my opinion, only America can at least maintain peace and maintain balance. And if that balance is upset, things can you will be affected. There's no two ways about it. You will be affected. If things go south, you will literally be affected, regardless of if you're a Democrat or regardless of if you're a Republican. You will definitely be affected. So I can't, it's weird, it's mad to talk about. It is. So if you're a supporter of Kamala Harris, try to look at all. The world depends on who the president is. Donald Trump is not even like the perfect. He's not even like the perfect president, but he's just the lesser of the two evils. Do you understand? He's just the lesser of the two evils, but he's the better one. At least for now, he's the better one. There's something called Trump derangement syndrome. Like, really? People are that insane over Trump. You have to ask yourself why. You understand? Because evil is usually loud and truth is usually quiet. You understand? So if that kind of thing is happening, you have to ask yourself why. You understand? Empty vessels make the loudest noise. Like, it's just science. It's science. Then try to reason, because well, so that's that about that. I wasn't even like, that was just all I wanted to talk about today. I don't know, my episodes have started getting shorter and shorter. I don't know why. I don't like it. You understand? They're just that I wanted to focus on one topic today, like something specific I want to talk about. And yeah, I don't know if there are any more points that I have to make. I just say everything out of my head. Like, I don't have any notes. I don't have any. There's no script. Everything I just think of it as I go. I'm sure there are people that appreciate that. Thank you for the support I'm getting. I actually got one new subscriber yesterday, I think. So yeah, this is all I think I have to say. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for giving me a listening ear. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the podcast. And also follow me on Twitter and also Instagram. And yeah, that's it about that. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Bye everybody.